everyone, this is not a mess. I'm actually finishing my new earrings and pendant collection with animals and also landscapes, while actually this collection is drying and I use ultraviolet resin. I'm gonna show you a completely different project, the cups, the coffee mugs actually project, and I'm gonna tell you more how I made these 5 beautiful cups, coffee mugs. So follow me in this video. I'm gonna show you an entire process, actually explain you and tell you how I made these beautiful cups. So let's see the cups. Because I never worked before with cups, I bought a very cheap for $1.50 in Dollarama. It's Canadian dollars, so probably United States dollars it's cheaper. So I bought this cups and I like the size. It's coffee mugs actually, and I like the colors, but with this one I'm gonna work later. But I bought this 5 white or with some green, and I decided to make some coffee mugs. It's kind of like new project I never done before. You can find on YouTube a lot of tutorials how to make these cups, like how to decorate and how to write or actually put some images. There's so many videos on YouTube, but my experience, so these cups, why I choose these cups, usually they tell you to choose more expensive because the cheaper the cup or mug, then the result could be like, you know, not what you expected. But I was thinking, why should I spend a lot of money on cups? What if I wouldn't be, what if I'm not happy? What if something goes wrong? And that's why I bought the cheap one. And actually it worked perfectly, okay? And for my family members, it's perfect. For my closest friends, they don't care if it's cheap or not, they care about results. That's why I'm showing you the result. To put like the text, and I created this text myself, and I'm sure I'll show you later. I use this oil-based paint, permanent marker actually. It's oil-based, not water-based, because I want this like letters to be permanent and actually not easy to remove, especially when you wash your cups. That's why I bought a set of this one. I bought like 4 types, like 4 colors: black, red, silver, and golden. You can buy even more colors, and somebody advised to use any type of marker. No, I used all base because it's much better than actually any other type of markers. So I started with writing some kind of like, you know, funny messages, like quotes. So I created a coffee mug, but I will tell you more about coffee mug later. So for example, it's evolution from ladybug to coffee mug through drinking of coffee. You see, that's why I made some kind of like you know, the way the ladybug gets into the coffee mug and then become a coffee mug. Then actually I created some other kind of funny. I said, we are coffee mugs. Yeah, and I glued some coffee cups or coffee mugs with, again, I created this coffee mugs. I'll tell you more about coffee mugs later. So this is like another second one. So we have here coffee mug, and I, like, you know, wrote coffee mug, and then we have a coffee hug. So coffee hug. So hug your coffee mug and drink your coffee. Then actually I was thinking, okay, the funny thing, because the coffee mugs allow the coffee mugs drink only coffee. So where you can drink here. And it's actually for left-handed people, because the handle is here from left side. It's okay. I mean, I'm right-handed, but it's okay. I can drink this way as well. So this is the 4th one, a kind of funny coffee mug. And then I had another one, and I created, I actually had 2 colors. This is 2 colors coffee mug, and I was thinking, what am I going to do with green? If it's like, you know, brown one, it would be perfect as a coffee, but I didn't find any brown one. I found only like blue or green one. So actually I made a border, and I said this is like two lands. One is like coffee land, another one is other land. So in coffee land, of course, only coffee bugs are living, you know, here, and no visa for coffee lovers. And then actually in other land we can see some other creatures, right? So first, like, I worked with the text, with decoration, with text, you know, like letters and sentences. So that's why I use this one, like, you know, markers. After that, I put this coffee mugs in an oven, and I didn't preheat the oven. It's actually very important that you put coffee mugs or any kind of cups you're gonna bake in cold oven, and then then together with cups I preheated to 130 degrees of Celsius. It's actually 260, 266, 70 of Fahrenheit. And when it got to this level of temperature, then I baked for 30 minutes. You can bake for 45. Somebody advised like 1 hour. I baked for 30 minutes. And without, of course, decoration. It's only like the lettuce. And also I let it to cool down slowly. Like I didn't take from the oven right away. And it took approximately 30 minutes to cool down, and then actually I took from the oven, and then another 10-15 minutes when the cups became completely cold. So after that I start decorating with coffee bugs, you know, with coffee bugs and this coffee cups. They're cute with some hearts, of course, with roses and ladybugs. So what I used this kind of, like, you know, plastic coffee bugs, sorry, coffee beans. And I wanted actually to use this side when you have the kind of, like, you know, imitation of coffee. But unfortunately, it's round and it's very difficult to glue to the surface. So that's why I use different side, like, you know, this side of coffee. Yeah, you cannot see. Yeah, so I use this one, and I use 2 types of glue. I tried to use 2 types of glue just to figure out. Just 1 second, I'm gonna show you. So I use this one B107 7000 with a needle top, like precise glue dispense. I already showed you in some other video. Yeah, so this is like this. You see, you don't waste too much glue, and you can actually like pinpoint, like, you know, you can put anywhere you need a little bit. And I never used before for ceramics and glass, so we'll see, but actually it holds very, very good. And another one you already know as well, because I showed you, it's like the cement adhesive, and it's clear. A very good one. So I think they both very similar and very good. For flowers like roses, I got this very, very cheap, I'm really cheap, like, you know, just a few dollars set of mini roses, and I love it. You know, sometimes they use to decorate nails. So in the nail decoration section, you can find this little acrylic, almost like realistic, I would say, roses. So there are also many flowers, and again, I'm gonna show you just one. So this is my treasure of little mini items to decorate, and I'm gonna use actually them for bracelets, for some jewelry, but they're perfect to decorate cups. This is my dog here around me, Nanook. Hey baby. Yeah, you see, so I have a supporter here. Anyway, so I have this one, little frogs and little bees, and of course I have ladybugs, and then we have beaks, very funny. Also, this one I'm gonna decorate cups. You can make yourself from polymer clay. It's easy to make, especially when you have silicone molds And I will be using silicone molds as well. But if you can find something like that, it's not expensive, why I should bother? I just like buying it, and it's much more easy to work with this material. Of course, you don't use this material before baking, you use after baking your cups or other items you want to decorate. And I have also some like fruits. I'm gonna make another cup with fruits and vegetables, and anyone like cupcakes and donuts and whatever you like, and even some funny little creatures for children. So you see, it's a huge collection of this kind of mini items. And again, as I said, you can find them, you can order them from a section like nail decorations, like mini items for nail decoration. So as you can see, I actually glue it, and then I left it for 24 hours to dry, because I don't want them to fall apart. And because I never used this glue with this type of items before, then it was for me some kind of experiment, and actually it went well. I tried to touch, I was rough. I tried to remove the box from the cup. I couldn't. Of course, I do not recommend dishwashing. I like machine. I recommend to do it by hand. So anyway, so this is like my 5 bucks, but 5 coffee mugs with coffee bugs. But I also would like to share with you some other kind of cup, like this one. You can find very similar cups with like faces, I guess in some tutorials, but it's nothing like complicated. It's again, you draw in the face and you bake it, and then you glue it, like this kind of small sparkles and kind of other things. Minuses. First of all, it's very difficult to draw the face on this kind of round like surface. I can draw, but it was for me difficult, especially with marker and permanent marker. So I use acetone to remove the lines if I made some kind of mistake. But the rest was okay, and actually it was easy to glue, and I use this super adhesive glue. And I didn't cover with any kind of protector, because the glue is very, very good, and you don't need to cover with resin or I don't know, maybe some masters advise to put 1 layer or 2 layers of varnish, but I didn't use any varnish, and actually it's very, very hard to remove. It's really kind of solid, which I like. So next time, I like this design. I like this kind of ideas with faces, and you can make any toys, you can make any decoration. You can put entire kind of row like this on the bottom, and then it changes the look of the cup. And next time, I think I probably will use a stencil, or I maybe make a design and draw like a face, for example, on a piece of paper, and then I use a copy paper and then actually try to copy on a cup, because I think it's much more easy. I have no idea. I'm going to try it, but anyway, I'm happy with the result. And I put more kind of stuff around, so it's ready to be used. So this is actually what I was working on for 2 last days, not whole days. I mean, just couple hours per day when I had a break from other work. And if you like it, so subscribe to my channel, press like, and write your comments and whatever you would like to know more. So let me know, and I'll share with you some other ideas and some other simple techniques to make beautiful stuff. And this is ready, so I'm going to assemble in probably after lunch in a couple hours, so we'll see. But they are so cute, so cute. I'm so happy about this new collection of earrings and pendants. And then how my knitted bracelets are coming. I'm gonna show you how I make it. So you see, I'm gonna share with you a lot of ideas. So have a wonderful day, and see you in next video. Bye bye.